In the wild world, we have many examples of brute strength. Animals have the ability to surpass humans in many ways, especially in physical strength and endurance. We only win because of our intelligence, and even that is debatable, since some humans think less than animals do. Anyway, now get to know the 7 strongest animals in the world. The elephant. The African elephant is the largest and strongest mammal on the face of the earth. It can pull an enormous weight, up to 9 tons, or the weight of 130 adult humans. That weight is equivalent to 1.7 times its body weight. These terrestrial giants can live up to 70 years old, and they can get pretty grumpy if you mess with them because, as everyone knows, an elephant's memory is amazing. The grizzly bear. This is a heavyweight contender. The grizzly bear can lift more than 500 kilograms, which is equivalent to 0.8 times its own body weight. It can live up to 30 years in the wild if left alone. A great example of this bear is Baloo. Remember him? Mowgli's bear friend, who is all about the good life, spoke with a peaceful and easygoing vibe and sang those songs that defined many people's childhoods. The tiger. This feline giant is the biggest in the world and one of the most beautiful. Besides its size and beauty, it can lift double its own weight and carry it up a tree. That weight can reach up to 540 kilograms. Tigers can also grow up to 3.3 meters in length from the tip of the tail to the snout, and weigh 300 kilograms. This is one magnificent kitty. It's so powerful that one well-aimed paw swipe can crush a human skull without difficulty. A very famous example of this enormous feline is also found in the animation The Jungle Book, the terrible Shere Khan, the jungle's chief who tries to devour the boy throughout the whole story. The leafcutter ant. Who doesn't know this little ant? The one that's probably pinched your foot at some point in your life, the famous big-headed one. That's right, the leafcutter ant, also known as the cutter ant, can lift 50 times its own weight with its mandibles. That would be like you lifting 2.5 tons with your mouth. A slightly complicated task, don't you think? They form one of the most complex societies on the planet. Each of these societies has around 8 million ants, and each one has its specific job in the anthill. The animation A Bug's Life portrays this metropolis very well. The gorilla. This big ol' ape is one of the strongest mammals on the planet. It's the largest and strongest among all primates. This giant can lift 10 times its own weight, or 2 tons, while only weighing 200 kilograms itself. Now imagine a haymaker from hell from an animal like that. One hit and you'd be visiting your ancestors in another life. Gorillas are very beloved in movies, like in King Kong, where the gigantic gorilla fights dinosaurs and loves the ladies. Oh, also in Planet of the Apes, where there was a huge antisocial gorilla who is a kind of enforcer for the chief ape. The dung beetle. The dung beetle is considered the 2nd strongest animal on the planet. Just to give you an idea, this beetle can carry 1,141 times its own weight. That's a serious weight hauler. If you think about it on a human scale, it would be like a man pulling 6 double-decker buses. That would take a lot of strength. This strong-shelled beetle was worshipped in ancient Egypt. They believed that the balls of dung they carried influenced the movement of the sun, representing renewal and transformation. In other words, the shit roller, unlike now, was beloved. The Oribatid Mite. And in first place on our list, we have it, the biggest badass. The strongest among all creatures on Earth is the Acrobar Ribbited Mite. This arachnid may be tiny, but its strength compared to its size is the greatest on the planet. The ugly little bugger lives on almost all surfaces where there is organic material. This little son of a gun can pull 1,180 times its own weight. That would be like you dragging 82 tons. This one truly embodies the phrase, size doesn't matter. So what do you think of these muscle-bound beasts of nature? Do you know of any other animal Hercules? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to subscribe for more videos like this. See you next time.